The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, has called on governments to rip up spending rules to ensure speedy testing and treatment of those affected by coronavirus. Secretary General Angel Gurría says while the number of job losses and company failures remain uncertain, countries would be dealing with the economic fallout for years to come, adding that it was wishful thinking to believe that countries would bounce back quickly. Financial experts now say many of the world's biggest economies will fall into recession in the coming months, defined as 2 consecutive quarters of economic decline. The OECD is calling for a 4-pronged plan to deal with the outbreak, including free virus testing, better equipment for doctors and nurses, cash transfers to workers, including the self-employed, and tax payment holidays for businesses. Meanwhile, global financial markets are set for another turbulent week as more countries take action to slow the spread of coronavirus. Stock markets across Asia-Pacific region fell sharply Monday, while Wall Street is seen opening sharply lower. Crude oil prices have also slumped as economies around the world come to a virtual standstill. Investors are concerned that governments and central banks are struggling to ease the impact of an impending deep global recession. The Hang Seng Index in Hong Kong was down by 5.5%, while China's Shanghai Composite fell 3%. New Zealand's main share index was down by more than 10%, and the ASX 200 in Sydney lost 7.2%. US futures have fallen by at least 5%, allowed under stock market rules. Japan's benchmark Nikkei 225, which was closed for a public holiday Friday, was 0.5% lower. Elsewhere, fast food company McDonald's will close all 1,270 of its restaurants in the UK by the end of the day as fears of the spread of coronavirus escalates. Previously, the fast food giant had closed its seating areas but had continued to offer takeaways and drive-through services. McDonald's said it wanted to protect the well-being of staff and customers. On Friday, Prime Minister Boris Johnson said restaurants and cafes must close but exempted takeaway food places. McDonald's employs around 135,000 people in the UK.